Sveiki and welcome back to your Irregular Latvian kitchen with Anna!
Hello!
Tonight is Ziemassvētki and we've got two problems. We do not have any Piparkūkas, gingerbread cookies, and our tree is not decorated. So today we're gonna show you how to hit two birds with one piparkūka, making pēdējā brīža piparkūkas, the last minute gingerbread cookies that are also going to double as Christmas tree decorations. Yesterday, just before going to bed, we mixed up the dough by using medus, honey, milti, flour, cukurs, sugar, sviests, butter, a very special spice mix, which consists of coriander, kanēlis, cinnamon, krustnegliņas, cloves, cardamoms, in some cases anise, and maybe also pipari. You could, of course, get all of those things individually or even in their unground format, but we have a very handy mixture of them, and that is what we used. First, we heated up medus, sviests, and half of the cukurs until everything had melted together. And meanwhile, on the second pan, we also caramelized sugar, and once it was completely dissolved, we added a glass of hot water and then watched it dissolve again because it became an iceberg for a moment. Then izsijājām, we passed the flour and the baking powder. Oh yes, there was also baking powder. Cepamais pulveris and milti through the siets. Then we combined all of our liquid ingredients and added our dry ingredients slowly while mixing until it was impossible to mix any further. We took the dough out of the pot and onto the working space where we kneaded it until it looked happy. And then we put it in the fridge overnight. And so today, now, we have our dough out of the fridge. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees. According to my calculations, your piparkūkas should be done in 7 to 10 minutes. Roll out our dough on the working space and using traditional Latvian shapes such as sēne, the mushroom, cut out our decorations. And if ever you don't have any cookie cutter shapes, you can also create moons using a glass. In order for them to be decorations, we're also going to cut out small holes on top of them where we're going to pass our yarn through to put them on our Christmas tree. What is interesting is that in English we call them gingerbread cookies, putting the accent on the ginger, but in Latvian we call them piparkūkas, pepper cakes, putting the accent on pepper, which is also an ingredient we decided to add generously in order to have very spicy and piparainas piparkūkas. Once your piparkūkas are ready to go into the oven, there is a choice you have to make between two schools of making piparkūkas. One which uses egg and one which does not. Some people prefer to cover their piparkūkas with some whisked egg. It adds extra shine to their piparkūkas, and if they want to use some kind of colorful sugar confetti, it also is what makes them stick to them. But the second school, people who do not use egg, prefer their piparkūkas to be matte and more crispy. But so that they're not all boring and brown, we're also going to decorate them using icing that we're also going to create. Icing in Latvian is glazūra. We're going to combine 2 olu baltumi, egg whites, some pudercukurs, 250 grams of powdered sugar, and half a lemon juice. It all together. I'm gonna use a plastic bag that I'm gonna cut a tiny hole at the edge of and use it as an icing tool to decorate our piparkūkas. Sveiki and welcome back to Christmas morning. We hope you had a great Christmas Eve. We did. We ate a very huge piece of cow and played insane amounts of double. But now it is time to turn our hardened piparkūkas into rotājumi. As you see, they have turned out quite impressive, and now all we have to do is just take the ones with the little holes in them and pass some dzija through them, and then onto the eglīte they go. So to do this, we have prepared little pieces of dzija, yarn, and through the hole they go. Depending on how long you want your rotājums to be, make a knot at the end and it is ready to go on the tree. Voila! To be honest, we already ate some of the piparkūkas because we couldn't wait until this morning, and I have to say that our somewhat improvised recipe yesterday turned out to be pretty damn delicious. I approve this video for you to follow if you want to make your own piparkūkas dough. And there you go! Our Ziemassvētku eglīte decorated. Better late than never. Lessons learned for next year's Ziemassvētki. 1. If you think you've added enough gingerbread spice mix, add 10 times more. Number 2. Keep an eye on your Adventas vainags, because remember, they do dry out and flames can catch them. Not that it happened to us. And number 3. Start this as an Irregular Latvian tradition of making your own Ziemassvētku rotājumi. Not only is it more fun, interactive, eco-friendly, but also more delicious. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had priecīgi Ziemassvētki
Un laimīgu jauno gadu!
See you in the next year. Ciao.